Welcome to Blue Latest TV. Here is Chelsea fans' reaction after the 2-1 defeat against Madrid. This person said, "Today was the last straw for Madrid for me. I have sometimes defended him a little too much. His body can do it but his brain can't. I don't know how you guys can still keep up with Madrid." As for Madrid, the main character syndrome has gotten in his head and he thinks he's the best in the team. This should be Sterling's last game for Chelsea, please. Another one. There was a very notable difference from the last match with the confidence in how our midfielders and defenders carry the ball even under pressure. Second half, great improvements with how our wingers tracked to cover the half spaces. Also great improvements with how our CB were hustling for balls and spaces with great man-to-man marking. We may be screaming with joy and overpraising our wingers when they guess a footwork, a goal, or an assist, but the truth is all these wingers we have need to be shot. We can't be praising a fish when it swims in water while in fact it should be the normal and bare minimum. With Palmer still out, there's hope our attack will find its teeth. Another one. Like, how does Madrid and Madrid escape with all the poor performances they've put out since joining the club? How? Basic things they can't do. If 115M Lukaku can be scolded, who are they? Another one. Now Vini is who he thinks he is, faced with tears of joy. He took Madrid through some private lessons, cause what was that face with tears of joy loudly crying face? Another one. This kind of high line reminds me of Ange's Tottenham side last season, face with tears of joy. You have to be a stubborn coach to stick with this setup, especially in the EPL, and there's a high probability that the fans won't like you. Another one. Badiashile and Colwill's main attribute is their passing ability, but oh my. It's like they were bewitched. Another one. Their passing accuracy has deteriorated and whenever they're on the ball you just feel like an error will emerge. You look at Vinicius and Rodrigo and then you look at our wingers and then you wonder, like, why us loudly crying face? James is sweating his *** off while his counterpart is giving away the ball anyhow. On player and manager's reaction. Jorgensen. We have to work on some few things. Also me, I shouldn't be a bit higher when the line is so high, but we will work on that. We still have 2 weeks before the competition starts. Enzo Maresca asked if Palmer and Jackson will be ready for Inter Milan and Man City. I'm not sure for Inter. Hopefully the City game. They are all important players. Between Cole and Nicholas last year they scored almost 40 goals, so they are both very important. And Mark, too. The important thing is they start with us and soon we can use them. Enzo Maresca. Today, again, for the first 5 minutes, we had 2 clear chances. When you concede and you are 1-0 behind, 2-0 behind, it becomes difficult. But overall, in terms of the things we are doing, we are improving and I'm quite happy. Enzo Maresca on Nkunku. We are trying to use him as an attacking midfielder and a striker, depends on the moment. Also, we are using him as a striker today because Mark Gu was tired at the end. It's normal, but overall, the important thing for Cristo, we are able to contact with him between the lines. Today we contact with Cristo and Enzo Fernandez many times between the lines. This is the most important thing, to arrive there, and with time we will take chances and score more goals. Enzo Maresca on Chelsea's highline issues. It's a problem we've been trying to solve all pre-season, since day one. One of my first meetings with the squad was about the amount of goals we conceded last year with the defensive line very high. It's something we are trying to work on. Offensively, we are there. The patterns are there. We created chances. The problem is defensively. And when I say defensively, I don't just mean the defensive line, but in general, all the players. Enzo Maresca on Enzo Fernandez. He's one of the important players. To be honest, I think when we changed Reece he gave the bracelet, captain's armband, to Enzo, and this shows how Enzo is respected inside the squad. I think it's quite clear. Enzo Maresca. We are not working on defensive lines so high. It's a habit from last year, or years ago, I don't know. We are trying to drop the defensive line a little bit, usually about 4 or 5 meters, just to have some advantage, don't concede the ball in behind, but as I said, last year, we already conceded many goals with this problem and hopefully we can solve it very soon. Maresca says he's trying to get Pochettino out of his Chelsea players. We are not working on defensive lines so high. It's a habit from last year. We are trying to drop the defensive line a little bit, usually about 4 or 5 meters, just to have some advantage. Last year, we already conceded many goals with this problem. Hopefully we can solve it very soon. Maresca. Defensively we had some problems, we need to adjust. Offensively once again we create 6 to 7 chances. The problem for me is defensively, we need to improve, not just the defensive line but all the team. Thanks for watching, let me know what your takes are in the comments section.
Thanks for watching, please like,